One Piece! 行くぞ!
Joy the Boy, the prophecy of the Straw Hat Crown, the 7 treasures of One Piece. Hi everyone, Flying Panda. Since chapter 903 gets more exciting every week, and chapter 906 is no exception, but I have questions and questions and questions. After some great ideas from Vinsmoke Ichichi from my Discord, in the last page of the latest manga, it showed a straw hat, but what is it? And what is its meaning? That person seems to be comparing Luffy's wanted poster to the straw hat in the locked up cell. From this chapter, it's believed that the straw hat could be connected to the ancient kingdom. The cell looks similar to Pank Hazard experimental chambers. Remember the jokes that the straw hat was the One Piece jokes? It doesn't feel so funny after this chapter. The most interesting thing about it is that not only that the hat is massive, like how it would fit Luffy if it was 8 meters tall, but there seems to be 7 or 8 frozen cells that may have their own artifacts from the ancient kingdom. 7 important Ds. It seems that that kingdom has a straw hat, the kingdom where the king gives freedom to everyone and also only a few crimes are committed. The scenario could be that the straw hat was used as a crown, or a straw hat was given to the king as a gift. He likes it so much that to him, that hat is a treasure to him, like Luffy with his hat, so he made a bigger one. But before the king died, he made a prophecy that someone will be carrying on the wheel on turning the world upside down, which means they will make a huge change in the entire world, turning the world into what his kingdom was like before. The prophecies for the chosen ones included Roger and Luffy. It's almost a religious prophecy where the world needs to be destroyed to be rebuilt, like the Noah Ark story, where the world is flooded. It could be similar to that because we have seen it already. Noah, also known as the Ship of Promise, is an enormous ship formerly sitting in the Fisherman District, now resting at the Sea Forest, that was created during the Void history by the people of the Fisherman Island. Its origins are unknown and is about half of the size of Fisherman Island. A ship to take the fishermen to the surface. Was this Joy Boy's promise to the previous Poseidon? Is that why Shirahoshi craves to see the surface, not because of her mother, but a will that was passed down to her? Going back to the prophecy, in that Void century, it can be that the ancient kingdoms all had plans to make changes to the world and Joy Boy was ahead of it all. Or was he? We'll go more into that in a bit. The prophecy started with Roger, and in Roger's words was to start the Great Pirate Era, to start turning the world upside down, or the changing of the entire world. With this era, it motivated Luffy to be the next Pirate King, and with this, the next prophecy will continue. But isn't Luffy's aim the same as the prophecy? Luffy's prophecy was to carry on the will of that king, the will of D, giving freedom to everyone in the world, but in order to do that, Luffy has to cleanse and abolish what's evil in the world. Then it will be led to the theories that he would bring down the world government and celestial dragons in order to give freedom to the people. He then has to destroy the Red Line to reunite all the seas of the world together. There are 2 major changes of the world that Luffy is prophesied. That would be interesting, right? But let's go back to the frozen cells. If Joy Boy was the king of the ancient kingdom, why was the straw hat was not in cell number 1? In each of those cells, are there 7 different treasures from each D from the ancient kingdom? Is this chamber is what Doflamingo meant about a secret? And all the treasures combined is what the world government is afraid of. Is there more than one person who is destined to save the world? It does make you think about that all the Straw Hat users who appeared in the series to see who else who has worn them. Like even the Yeti brothers was something similar. Anyways, please leave your comments down below. Please click like, and if you haven't, please subscribe to Flying Panda.